Hello, Detailing family, once again. Styles Pretty Work. There's one thing that I left out that I got from the estate sale today, and I'm going back tomorrow. Uh, Seen a couple of other things over there that I might want to get, and but when you go to a estate sale, they don't take checks, don't take credit cards, carry cash, and but what I wanted to show you was I'm gonna have to try to cover this up. This gentleman here, on this card, bam, bam. Okay, he gave me his card, and he heard me having a discussion with another guy that just happened to walk up to me when I was looking at something, and I told him that I was a detailer, and this gentleman waited until me and this other gentleman was finished with our conversation. I like to use the word gentleman when people conduct themselves in such manner and as gentlemen. And so he walked up to me and he was handing me his card like this, and I was looking at him and I was like, "Do I know you?" And he was no. He says, "I heard it. I overheard your conversation. You were telling uh, the gentleman here that you were buying these things because you detail cars." And he says, "I have a classic Jaguar convertible, and this is no lies. I don't play with God. My wife is in the bed. She's my witness. I don't play with God." And he says, "I have a classic Jaguar." I asked him, I said, "Okay." I said, "Do it have scratches and swirls?" He looked at me kind of strange, and he said, "No, not that I know of." Well, most people that do have them will not be able to tell you that they do. So what I'm going to do is I've called him, and to talk to him about this, and I'm hoping. All right, get myself in a little bit of light. So I called him, and I just left a message. My phone might ring while we're talking, because when I did the other video and I went to the trunk of my truck to show you all the things that I bought from the estate sale, I had the card in my hand, and I was going to show that. And when I went to look for it, I couldn't find it. But goes to show how good God is that after all of this time, his card blew out of my hand and didn't make it no further than between my yard and my next door neighbor's yard. Just sitting there. I was like, wow. So I grabbed the card, ran in the house, because I already done went in the house and asked my wife. I said, "You gave me the card, correct?" She said, "Yeah." And I told her, I said, "I can't find it. I thought I put it in my wallet or something, or in my coat pocket." And so I came back outside and went to walking around my yard, looking left and right, and I happened to see something white sitting in my next door neighbor's yard, and I walked over to it, picked it up, and it's his card. So therefore, it was destiny. Meant to be. It's meant to happen. And he says he has a classic Jaguar in his garage that he want detailed because he's going to sell it. Never know. I could be the buy. Don't need no convertible, but a convertible Jaguar would be nice. But even though, if that don't happen, that's someone that overheard the conversation of somebody else. And so sometimes it pays to be nosy, and sometimes it pays to talk to whoever. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Who you may be talking to. And the person that you're talking to may not be the one that you're talking business to, but it might be someone that's standing by him that's over listening, and we'll hear your conversation. All right, Shine and Share family. Just thought I would share that. So that's the last item that I want to share from the estate sale, and I'm looking forward to doing this. Rag top convertible Jaguar. I know I'm going to do it because once me and him talked about it, he's like, I want you to do it. There you go. So, shine and share. Keep it moving, people. All right? Don't fall in love with none of the vehicles that you do. Do not fall in love with none of these vehicles that you do because they're not yours. What you're doing is performing a service. Do it to the best of your ability. Try not to make no mistakes. Give it back to them and settle. That's it when it comes to detailing. That is it. All right? Other people's property. It feels good to do it. You know, it feels good to do a nice vehicle. Like I said in my video, when a person trusts you to with their one of their most valuable possessions, they are trusting you. Give it back to them better than it came to you, and try not to make no mistakes. Trust me. The reason why I talk about making mistakes because I finally made one, and it cost me, and I was glad to pay. You be prepared to be glad to pay, because once it's done, there's no way you can say, no, I didn't do that. And you're not business, and you're not honest when you say, I didn't, when you know you did. Handle your business, people. Detailing family, Styles Pretty Work Detailing. You know where I'm at. You know my number. 910-978-2185. Holler back at your boy. One love. Family. Peace. Enjoy your weekend, matter of fact.